The treasure of the temple. Ben was a high school student who had a difficult time with academics. Despite putting in effort and spending long hours studying, he could never seem to get good grades. He had a habit of getting easily distracted and often found himself daydreaming during class lectures. Despite his struggles in school, Ben had a tight-knit group of friends. Two of his closest friends, Olivia and Lily, were girls, and the other two, Alex and Tom, were boys. They were all very different from one another but shared a deep bond of friendship that transcended their differences. They would often hang out together, playing games or simply chatting about their day. One day, while rummaging through the storage room, Ben found an old piece of paper that piqued his interest. Upon close examination, he realized that it was a treasure map that had been hidden away by his father years ago. Ben's father had been an adventurer and had traveled all over the world in search of hidden treasures. Ben had always been fascinated by his father's stories of adventure, and finding the treasure map was like a dream come true. Excited by the possibility of a real-life adventure, Ben showed the map to his friends, and they were equally thrilled about the idea of a treasure hunt. Together, they decided to follow the map and set out on a journey through the magical jungle that surrounded their town. As they set out on their adventure, the friends encountered several obstacles that tested their endurance, creativity, and resilience. The jungle was a mysterious and treacherous place, with its dense foliage, dangerous animals, and tricky terrain. They had to cross a river that was deep and swift, and their first attempt ended in disaster when Tom lost his footing and fell into the water. However, they pulled together and found a way to get across safely. As the friends journeyed through the jungle, they encountered a giant spider blocking their path. The spider's web was enormous, and it was clear that they couldn't simply walk around it. They needed to find a way to get past it. Olivia, who had been researching spiders for a school project, knew that spiders had a weakness to certain sounds. She suggested that they try playing a high-pitched sound to see if it would make the spider move away. Tom, who had brought his guitar along for the journey, started playing a high-pitched note, and to their amazement, the spider started to move away. The friends quickly took advantage of the opportunity and made their way past the spider. They also had to dodge venomous snakes and navigate through a maze of thorny bushes that seemed to go on forever. Despite the hardships they faced, the friends never lost sight of their goal. They encouraged and supported one another, cheering each other on when they stumbled or felt discouraged. The girls, Olivia and Lily, were especially supportive of Ben, offering him extra help with his studies during their downtime. Finally, after many days of trekking through the jungle, they found the spot marked on the treasure map. It was an old temple, hidden deep in the jungle. As the group entered the old temple, they were surprised to find that it was guarded by a large dragon. The dragon's red scales glinted in the sunlight filtering through the temple's ancient ruins, and smoke curled from its nostrils as it breathed heavily. The friends froze in their tracks, unsure of what to do. Ben, who had been holding the treasure map, stepped forward and tried to reason with the dragon. But the dragon simply snarled and breathed a stream of hot flames that singed the hair on Ben's arms. The group quickly realized that reasoning with the dragon was not an option. Lily, who had always been a quick thinker, suggested they use the temple's architecture to their advantage. The temple was an ancient structure with several pillars and arches that formed a maze-like pattern. The group split up and ran in different directions, each trying to find a way to outsmart the dragon. As the dragon chased the group, they split up, and Olivia, Alex, and Tom led the dragon towards one of the temple's dead-end corridors. Ben, who had hung back, quickly closed a gate, trapping the dragon in the corridor. With the dragon trapped, the group quickly brainstormed a plan. Tom, who had a can of hairspray in his backpack, offered it to Ben. With a grin, Ben took the hairspray and a lighter from Tom and ran towards the trapped dragon. As Ben approached the dragon, he sprayed the hairspray and lit the lighter, creating a flamethrower effect that engulfed the dragon in a blaze of fire. The dragon roared in pain and tried to escape, but it was too late. Inside the temple, they found the treasure. It was a collection of rare and valuable artifacts that Ben's father had collected over the years. The treasure was worth a fortune, but more importantly, it was a testament to Ben's father's spirit of adventure and exploration. As they made their way back to town, Ben felt a sense of accomplishment that he had never felt before. He had faced his fears, conquered his doubts, and found something that he had been searching for all along. He knew that he had his friends to thank for their unwavering support and encouragement. The journey had been transformative for all of them. Olivia and Lily had developed an interest in the natural world and had started researching ways to protect the environment. Tom had discovered a hidden talent for navigating through difficult terrain and had started planning a solo trek through the Himalayas. Alex had become interested in history. From that day on, Ben felt a renewed sense of confidence in himself. He realized that anything was possible if he set his mind to it and that he had a group of friends who would always be there to support him.